Hi, and welcome back to Then We Eat. On this week's episode, we'll be making Thai chicken lettuce wraps. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook our chicken. We're going to turn our induction on and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to our pan. We'll let that heat up and then we'll add our ground chicken. Now that the pan's heated up, we're going to add 1 pound of ground chicken. And we're going to cook it until it's no longer pink inside, about 5 minutes. Okay, so my chicken's cooked. I've got a little bit more liquid in the bottom of my pan than I want, so I'm going to drain that off and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've drained off some of the liquid. So the next thing I need to do is I'm going to add 1 cup. I've got just slightly over 1 cup, what was the end of the bottle. 1 cup of a sweet chili sauce. A Thai sweet chili sauce. We'll give that a mix. And we're just going to let this cook for a couple minutes just so it thickens up. So I'm just going to move my pan down off the cutting board. I'm going to continue to let it simmer so it thickens up and we'll continue on with the rest of the meal. So we're going to chop up some roasted peanuts. So we're going to need 1/4 cup of chopped up salted peanuts. And let's give them a chop. You don't need them super small, you just don't want huge chunks. We'll see if that's 1/4 cup. Not quite, so we'll do a couple more peanuts. In the meantime, I am going to turn off my chicken. And we'll let it sit for a minute on the induction. And there's my peanuts. Next thing we need is a red onion. So I'm just going to cut the top off. And we're going to cut them into slices. And I'm going to cut it pretty thin. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the edge off around the outside. And we'll give them a slight dice. The next thing we want to do is we want to cut up 1 jalapeno. So here's my jalapeno. It's fresh from the garden. Just picked fresh today. So we're going to cut the top off. Be very careful when you're cutting jalapeno. Do not touch your face and make sure you wash your hands very well when you're done. We're going to cut it in half. And I'm going to cut out the seeds. And we're going to give this a dice as well. And now it's time to assemble our wraps. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your piece of lettuce, and we're going to do two ways with this. We're going to make one as an open lettuce wrap, and we're going to roll the second one. So this one I'll make as the open one. Let me grab a bigger piece and we'll make a wrap. And we'll do the wrap first. So we'll use this one for the wrap. We're just going to take a little bit of our Thai chicken mixture. Spoon it into the middle of our wrap, about that much. And now we're going to top it. We're going to add a little bit of the onion. Little bit of the jalapeno, and a little bit of peanut. Gotta have the crunch in there. And now we're going to try and roll this. Well, it's not perfect, but it does work. So we're going to try another one, and this one we're going to leave open. A little bit of our chicken. A little bit of jalapeno, a little bit of onion, and a little bit of peanut. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and make up a few more, and we'll be right back when I've got some more ready. Okay, and now for my favorite part. Let's try it. So I'm going to try the open one, if I can lift it up that far. Wow. A lot of flavors going on there. That is really good. You have the nice crunch from the lettuce and also from the peanuts, but that Thai chili sauce is just absolutely fantastic. And the chicken, it just really flavors the chicken. Overall, these are fantastic. Now you could serve this with rice as a side. We're just going to eat these as they are, but the rice would be also as good as well. So that pretty much does it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the notification bell. It lets you know when we upload a new video. We upload every Friday. Comment down below, what did you think of this video? Or better yet, what would you like to see us make next? And don't forget to share it with your friends. All of this stuff really does help the channel. Oh, and don't forget, first we cook, then we eat.